Yeah, Keith. No asking. Fire them, mate. Any one of them open their mouths, fuck them in the lip. How are you?
Good to see you, okay?
Mike's standing. There you go. Try it now.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Aoife. Hello? More than that, I'll be giving them.
God, that's the thought you ball galir and you. Fiona di Williams and them. Agus Tommy con litter done on Uachtarán Leavenish. O Nadina O Era. Hi, my name is Fiona Mills. I'm going to read a letter in English. The Irish version seems to have gone missing. And it's basically from We the People to the President of ERA with regards to our constitutional rights. Okay, I'm going to start with Article 43 of An Bunreacht 1937, which states a copy of An Bunreacht will be held, a true copy of An Bunreacht will be held in evidence in the Supreme Court in case of conflict between the Irish and English text. The Irish text shall prevail. And so far, every constitution, this government is stepping all over. Our constitution protects us from EU laws. It trumps EU law. So the EU law means nothing in this country once we start to actually, not the blue book, the blue book is missing a shitload of articles, whereas the yellow book has all 63 articles in it. In 1939, Fianna Fáil went into the Dáil when Germany invaded Poland and decided to fraudulently change the constitution. Okay, but the true copy is still held intact, no amendments, no statutes, no nothing on it in the Supreme Court. And this is what our Article 1 in the Constitution of Bunreacht tells us what we can do with regards to our government. 1, 2, and 6. Right, there's a load of other ones, but these are the prominent ones. Also, there's a letter that's written by the people of ERA for Catherine Connolly, are meant to be sitting president. Obviously, she has been hidden and has not spoke. With all the pain and hurt that's going on in this country, with the way we people are being treated. Now, I am not far right, far left, diddly squat. I am an Irish woman, an Irish living woman. I am not a dead person. I do not go under maritime law. I'm not a mermaid. And I do not go under corporate law. I go under God's law. And our Constitution states it's under God's law we live. Okay? You know this because Okay, the letter in English. We the people of ERA, the 17th of April 2026. 2. President Catherine Connolly, Áras an Uachtarán, Phoenix Park, Dublin 8. We, the Irish people, are finished watching you, your government, destroy our country. While 17,308 of our own Irish men and women and children, including thousands of kids, are homeless and sleeping in tents on our streets. You roll out the red carpet for foreigners. They get free houses, free money, free medical cards, and priority health care, while our own people are left waiting in pain and sleeping rough. Our young Irish people cannot afford to buy houses or even rent a decent home in their own country. They are trapped living at home in tiny box rooms, unable to start their lives, while foreigners are housed before them. This is heartbreaking. our young nurses and talented young people in general, all educated with the Irish taxpayers' money, are being forced to leave their homeland in their thousands. They go to Australia, Canada, elsewhere for better wages and for a decent life, because this government has made it impossible for them to build a future here. Over 6,500 nursing posts set empty as a direct result. Instead, you bring in the staff from third world who don't know our ways. This isn't care for Ireland. This is putting foreigners before our own flesh and blood. This is treason against the Irish nation. You stayed silent while Gardaí physically abused peaceful protesters during a fuel protest. Ordinary Irish people were roughed up, pepper sprayed, assaulted by the very guards meant to protect them. You never opened your mouth, not one word. As president, you have failed the Irish people. We need you when we needed you most. And while Irish families are taxed to the hilt, struggling to pay bills and keep a roof over their heads, you send hundreds of millions, nearly €1 billion in foreign aid in other countries. No money or taxes, not for our own people. Shame on you, President Connolly. You were elected to stand for Ireland and the Irish. Instead, you've stayed silent while our country is given away. Our children are pushed out. Our protesters are beaten in the streets. Your duty to the Irish nation, not global. Agendas. Speak up now. Demand Ireland and the Irish come first. Our history will remember you as the president who watched your country burn and said nothing. The Irish people are watching. We will not forget. We will take our country back. We, the people, are invoking our constitutional right, who governs us, as stated in Article 1 and 6. Now, but I'm going to start with 63 to remind you that this is law. This is law in the land. Article 63 states to us, there is a true copy of An Bunreacht 1937 intact, held as evidence in the Supreme Court. So Article 1, okay, this is the article the government changed in 1939, but this is the true version of it. The Irish nation hereby affirms its inalienable, indefeasible, and sovereign right to choose its own form of government. This is the best part. To determine its relations with other nations. And to develop its life, political, economical, cultural, in accordance with its genius and traditions. That's Article 1 on Bunreacht 1937, the Yellow Book. Article 6, all powers of government, you know what I'm saying, right? Executive and judicial, derive under God from the people whose right it is to designate the rulers of its state, and in final appeal to decide all questions of the national policy according to the requirements of the common good. The powers of the government are exercisable only on the authority of the origin of the state established by the Constitution. The origin of the state are we, the people. We the people.